Hi JD, this is Andrew speaking from Lightworks Photography. Thank you ever so much for getting in touch yesterday about your wedding on the 13th of August 2016 at Magdalen. I'm delighted to say I am available on that day. I've just put together a few bits and pieces here just to talk you through. I mean, I've obviously photographed at a lot of the Cambridge colleges before. It's very much my stock in trade, I suppose, being based in Cambridge for so long. This is at Sydney, Sussex, and that's the same wedding also at Sydney as well, I think, if I remember rightly. My photography is very much about connections between people. I do like those sort of fleeting moments and just moments of storytelling like this, and just sort of unusual little sort of interactions between people I find really, really interesting. And also, sort of, as you can see, storytelling there. I really like that little connection here between the bride and the bridesmaid. That's at now where's that? That's at Queen's. That's in the entrance of the chapel at Queen's College. So little glances and expressions and emotion. You know, just the real sort of essence of what's going on. So storytelling, human connection, emotion, and just very much sort of. I really like to get involved in the wedding day and really sort of tell its story from the inside, if that makes sense. I've put together a little selection box of information that hopefully you'll find useful at the bottom of the email. So there's a link here if you click on this to I think it's the last wedding I did at Selwyn late last year. You may have come across this on my website already, but the featured weddings page, there's a college there at Sydney, college wedding at Sydney, Sussex, and a couple of other featured weddings that you can have a look right the way through from pictures from beginning to end, which will be helpful hopefully. There's a link there to my full price guide, and a couple of things to potentially download here that might be helpful for you. This one here is Stress-Free Wedding Planning for Beginners, which is a little series of emails that I've put together, which hopefully make your wedding planning a bit more stress-free. So it is designed to make the whole process a bit more stress-free for you, and you're probably a beginner wedding planner, hence why it's called Stress-Free Wedding Planning for Beginners. So download that if you would like to, and I hope that's helpful for you. There's a download here also called 10 Things to Ask Your Wedding Photographer Apart from Price, which hopefully will give you a little bit of an insight into a few things that might help you with the situation you're in at the moment in choosing a wedding photographer. Don't need that can go. And you can contact me by clicking on the one on the bottom right there. I like to cover a day from beginning to end. As I say, it's nice to do the whole story. So I do offer all day coverage, and there's no real time limit on that within reason. And I produce a complete set of hand-edited files for every wedding collection that I do. So they're all individually hand-edited by me to make sure that they will print as well as possible for you. The colour's absolutely right, and I do a colour or black and white conversion. And the price for the full day, including all of the files, is £1,550, and that includes a planning meeting as well, and an online gallery, and a few other bits and pieces that we can chat through as well, which might be helpful. It also includes a little mini presentation album that you can see here. So this is the DVD with the print-ready files on it from the wedding, and it comes in this presentation album with 20 pages of photographs. It's just nice to give you something other than just a DVD. It's a nice little presentation option that's included. So you've got something physical, something tangible that you can actually pick up and look at as well as having the DVD. On the email, I have put a link to my availability over the next 2 or 3 weeks. If you would like to meet for a chat, that would be absolutely lovely. That would be the sort of logical next stage. We can either meet in person, ideally. You're very welcome to come here, or we can meet in town if you'd like to, and have a look through things in a bit more detail. Alternatively, if you would like a Skype conversation, that's also, or FaceTime, I don't mind, whichever is easiest for you. Just let me know. But if that sounds good to you, and if you would like to take things further, then get back in touch, and let's make a time to meet and just have a bit of a natter about things in a bit more detail, and let's take it from there. Okay, well, thank you very much for getting in touch, and I hope to hear from you soon. Thanks then. Bye bye.